guys just have a hard on for that.
Chuck, is that the one that...
You don't like Zachary Levi?
No.
Why?
Because he's playing Shazam.
He is a
Pretty much.
He is the nerd's nerd. He is one of us. One of us. One of us.
That's fair.
Not of you.
Okay, alright, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Alright. Hello and welcome to
You
the...
just start the thing.
I did.
Hidden ball trick. He was obvious about it that time. He was like,
Well, I had my laptop in front of it.
How long this time?
well, I think he got
Zac
you talking about beavers.
Efron. No, not Zac Efron. Zac...
Are you serious?
Yeah, about beavers, yeah.
Yeah, he got the beavers thing.
No.
If he didn't, now we all know.
Okay. Hello and welcome to the 41st episode of Damage Control
Damn it.
Podcasting. A professionally unprofessional look at the conventions, ideas, and genres of filmmaking. I'm here with...
Daniel Newkirk.
Cody Dietrich.
Tyler.
Okay. Tonight we're going to discuss something a little different. The selling and marketing of a film. Okay?
Alright.
Alright. I got a little... To get us into our topic, I got the DCP world famous audio trivia.
Okay.
Okay, these are rock songs that are used for trailers.
Okay, before we get too into it, we're talking about like the money and selling and pitching movies and stuff.
All kinds of stuff, yeah.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen at home, make sure you have your pillow and your blanket nearby.
No, it'd be good. It'd be good. All right,
DCP, the financial episode.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
What? Either name the movie or the song. You get a kiss on the cheek if you can name both.
Oh.
Okay?
Which cheeks?
Doesn't
These
matter.
two?
It's up
These
to
two.
you. It's up to you.
I have 4 back there.
By who?
Come Together by Godsmack for Justice League.
Gary Clark Jr. By Justice League. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. These are all.
It's,
these are all relatively. There's no movie. Let me check real quick. There's no movie less than 2000. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that was an easy one. Here's another easy one.
Logan.
That is heard in about 14 different movies in the last 20 years.
Logan, yeah. You know, I Mandela affected myself on this. Every time I play that, I always say, "Logan, what have you done?" And I finally watched the trailer, and it's Logan, what did you do?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, here. All right, here's the last easy one, and then I'm going to get into some more difficult ones. Here we go, last easy one.
Suicide Squad.
That actually had a decent soundtrack. I like that one.
They were
I'm just
buffering.
assuming that was
They
the
were
one they
buffering.
picked.
Yeah, that's fair.
They said these ones.
Oh,
Thor Ragnarok.
Okay. Yeah, and I didn't do any research. I pulled these out of my head, so that's why they're kind of sporadic. So, all right, now we're getting to a little more difficult.
Okay.
A little more difficult. Nothing obscure, so don't worry about it.
He says.
French foreign film.
Now, I hate this movie, and I knew about this song, so...
Oh, man.
I hate this movie, so it's probably a comedy.
Oh, God. It is right there. I know what this is.
We were just talking about it.
So it's an Uma Thurman movie?
Yeah, it's, oh, goddamn, I knew that part was coming, too.
Kill Bill.
Is it Kill Bill?
Yeah.
Oh,
Remember when the airplane's coming over?
That's right.
Okay.
I don't like Quentin Tarantino.
Okay.
What?
I don't like Quentin Tarantino.
How do you not like Quentin Tarantino?
I don't.
Yeah, I agree with him.
No,
I don't.
He has not
I've
done
watched
a bad
one
movie yet.
I've watched one movie, and that was Inglourious Basterds.
It's a good song, but...
They used the song in the trailer. It made me want to watch the movie because the movie looks dumb.
I like it better when it was
Is this?
No?
They used Come As You Are.
Oh, that's right.
Rampage.
Oh,
Oh, alright.
All right.
Oh, interesting.
Okay. Now this one may be a little difficult. Let me skip ahead here. It's got a bit build up, so let me skip ahead.
I'm hoping the last one's going to be the love song from Titanic.
God, my high school dances played that shit on loop for hours. It was so annoying.
Have I picked the Hey, there's lyrics to this. Hang on. Let me jump ahead.
Also moaning.
I think you said these were rock songs. Yes, you did. You said these were rock songs.
I have absolutely no idea. I don't.
It's Sun's Gone Dim, Battlefield, LA. The-
Wow.
Yeah, I thought you
Alright.
said no obscure.
Los Angeles. Yeah,
Is that the one
Los-
with Aaron
Eckhart? Yeah,
I never
yeah.
saw that.
Oh, that's
Awful.
the
Never saw
reverse
one.
sign ones, where instead of invading a planet where 90% they couldn't occupy, they invaded a planet where 90% of the planet was beneficial to them
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
because they was
Wasn't that the same year that,
95%
like-
water.
I forgot what else. What happened?
All right, this one may be a little bit hard. Hang on.
That's what she said.
This is from one of my favorite movies of all time.
Hopefully a little better than that. Oh, that dead silence.
Your favorite
It's
movie?
Bond's movie, isn't it? No?
Johnny Mnemonic.
Walk Amongst the Tombstones.
No,
It was Black Hole Sun.
Wouldn't have guessed it.
Yeah.
Black
Okay.
Holes,
I'm trying to
I
remember.
never even heard of that movie.
I'm trying to remember what movie trailers. I put it in.
I'm really mad you haven't put the one from Suicide Squad.
Heathens?
Yeah. Or the... Fuck. I can't remember the main song from the trailer.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Another rock movie.
Walking Tall.
Recent. Within the 2000s.
So anything
San
in the last
Andreas.
20 years.
San Andreas.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. Now, we go from using actual music to sell the movie to let's see how well soundtracks stick. Okay.
Okay.
Can you name the movie that these come from? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
And again, we're in the 2000s?
Yes.
Okay. That's a shame. Crow had a fantastic soundtrack. So did Heavy Metal. Yep.
It's building up. It's got to build
We're
up.
getting there, alright.
I'll jump ahead.
Thank you. Just more building now.
All right.
Terminator.
It sure seems like something to be industrial like that, though.
Oh, come on. You guys can't get it from that?
Another hint.
It's the Joker's theme from Dark Knight. That's when,
Oh,
when it goes
okay.
dun 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 dun, and then it,
Alright, yep.
and then when
yep.
it goes that, that's when he gets in the cab.
Yep.
Oh,
I got it.
Okay. All right. Try this one. Come on, you should get it right off that guitar. They use
Halloween.
They use this all through the movie. Let me jump ahead a little bit.
Star Wars.
Oh,
No.
no. I know it.
Is this Batman vs Superman? It's a DC film.
Nope.
No?
I know what it is. I just can't.
It's Inception.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alright.
I hate that. That's so annoying.
So it's right there?
Yeah, like you know exactly what it is, but you can't. Beetlejuice.
Damn. You've seen that movie a lot, haven't you?
No, I just knew it.
Okay. All right. Last one.
I had to make up for it.
Sound of Silence? I went Garfunkel. Oh,
Batman '89.
yeah.
Okay.
Did you hear that in the Justice League?
Yes.
It was in Justice League.
Yep. It's when Gordon turns on the bat signal and Batfleck is up on like the water tower and his cape's blowing. It's like a slowed down, quieter variation of that.
I'll have to check that scene out.
Okay. So, how, with that trivia, how effective is using those songs?
Obviously not so, since we barely got a third of them.
Well, we hit a lot of the trailer ones.
Yeah.
It's
but-
the soundtracks that were a little bit rougher, the scores.
So before we get to pitching the movie, let's talk about soundtracks or trailers, since we're talking about them anyway. What do you guys like seeing in a trailer? What do you guys prefer about a trailer? Because now they've got it used to be trailers, then it was teasers, trailers. Now there's a sneak peek for the teaser, and then there's a teaser in front of the teaser before the teaser, and then there's a trailer. So, what information? A bad example of a trailer, everyone says Spider-Man Homecoming. Spider-Man Homecoming was a bad trailer because it pretty much gave out the entire plot.
It did.
Yeah.
It was real bad about that.
I hate trailers like that the most.
Yeah.
Can you guys pull can you just off the top of your head, can you pull a good trailer out of your head?
Good trailer, Infinity War. Infinity War did a fantastic job. You didn't know exactly what was going to happen. You had enough scenes to get your mouth wet, and here are these characters, and they even modified the trailer from the original movie.
Yeah, Disney does that, or Disney Marvel does that, where they see, like, the new Captain Marvel, where you see Jackson with the cut, everyone's like, that's fake. It's probably in the movie his whole eye is going to be gone.
Wasn't that what they did in Thor Ragnarok? Like,
Yeah.
when he's in, like, God mode, whatever you want to call it, like, he had two eyes when in the actuality, like, his eye was already gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it when you can keep the trailer spoiler-free like that. Like, that's great.
Do you think... okay, my idea... I think I've said this like 5 times in this podcast, so roll your eyes at me when I'm talking. I think a perfect trailer for the Man of Steel movie would have been Zod when he was making his propaganda on the TV, and he...
Like that trailer.
Just that. Just
Yeah.
that. That's it. No footage. I think that would have been a badass trailer.
That'd have been a
Yeah.
good trailer, but Man of Steel did have a legitimately good trailer.
Yeah.
Like, I was not excited when I heard they were making a Superman movie, and I saw the trailer, and I'm like, I need to see this film.
I liked when they did 2 of them, because they would do the Jonathan Kent and then the Jor-El trailer.
I don't... Okay, explain that real quick.
They'd have the Jonathan Kent giving his speech to Clark about, you know, like, what he's going to grow up to be, and, you know, it had the kid with the blanket tied around his neck as the cape, and, you know, it was a good trailer. And then they do, like, the same thing, but they would show with Russell Crowe as Jor-El talking, like a similar monologue that he gives in the movie, and it would be the same thing, except it would focus more on Superman. So one focused more on the Clark Kent aspect, and one focused more on the Superman aspect.
Okay.
That was a good job on that one.
But I'm like with Daniel, I just want to know, like, I want to know, like, get an idea for the plot. Maybe if it's an action movie, I want to see, like, one kind of cool action scene, not a lot of it, just something so I can figure out, you know, okay, this is what's going on. Like, if it's a comedy, I don't want to hear the best jokes. Like, put in a good joke and then be done with it. Don't put in, like, the A material, because then when you get to it, you're like, okay, I've heard it 50,000 times.
Because me and Daniel and Cody, we watched the new Bumblebee trailer just before we started, and they showed Shockwave. Soundwave. And I told Daniel, I think that would have been better just left.
It would have been better left out if this was the first Transformers movie, but it's not. And that's actually the scene that got me excited for Bumblebee. Because I was just, Bumblebee, it's going to be another Transformers travesty. And then in the new trailer, they show Soundwave, and he's ejecting Ravage, and he looks fantastic. He looks like the IDW Soundwave from the modern comics. He looks like the IDW that was in the Rise for Cybertron Transformers series that looked so good in robot form. And hopefully we'll actually get Soundwave in this one.
So, do you feel like in today with YouTube and information getting leaked out, Comic-Con, do you feel like trailers, artistically wise, are definitely improving? Because I watched the '89 Batman trailer, and it's just the Batmobile going, Batman standing, Joker doing something funny, Batman released. That was it. There was like no narrative. But do you feel like trailers have become like a mini movie in itself, and it's almost become false advertising? Or do you think us as fanboys have ruined The Last Jedi being a really good example of that? Because we nitpick everything, in a trailer. So do you think maybe I understand that they have to advertise it because they need their money back. But do you think they put out too much information and we as fanboys are ruining it?
I think a lot of times they do. I think one of the best examples of this is the new Transformers movie. What was it? Not Transformers. Terminator Genesis, I think is what it was.
Yeah.
Like, there's a really great reveal in Terminator, and that was that John Connor is a Terminator.
Yeah.
And, sorry, that's not a spoiler because you see it in the damn trailer.
It was on the poster. I mean, that's...
They've been so good if you shot some scenes with a Terminator and made it look like you've got this generic Terminator, and then a big swerve, a big reveal that John Connor is the robot. Like, that would have been such a great, shocking reveal in the middle of the movie. And I did not go see Genesis specifically because they revealed that in the trailer, so I knew there was going to be no emotional connection for me in the movie.
They did that in the previous Terminator 2 with that Aussie, the dude, he played Perseus in the remake.
Sam Worthington.
Sam Worthington. They like
Where
revealed
he's
it where he revealed he was a robot in the trailer, and it's just so you're watching the movie, you're like, but he's a robot.
Yeah.
Where there's no.
I think it would have been better if like they had
Cyborg.
where like they did like Bale's scene.
Yeah, we
where,
had
like,
that argument last time.
where he's like staring at him, like, you know.
Where's the or no?
Yeah.
Wait, what is it? Where's the trigger?
Yeah.
He's like, wrong movie. Oh shit, sorry.
But almost most of the time, I'd rather see a teaser than an actual trailer.
Do you think you guys could just see him? Because what is it now? Like $10 to for a movie?
A little less than that, but yeah, around there.
Depending on your theater.
Do you think you guys could just see a movie just by the title? It's not a comic book movie, because if I said you want to go see a Fantastic Four movie that you haven't seen any, you have a general idea what it's going to be. Would you guys be like Life of Pi? You didn't know anything about it. You saw no movie poster. You saw no trailer. Would you throw down $10?
No.
Do I know like what kind of genre it
No.
is?
I feel like internet
Probably not, because I would think it was like a math movie.
I feel like internet has kind of ruined the expectations, because everything's like because I'm doing my best to stay away from all Joker stuff, because I just
We're
want
not
to
going to talk about that.
Yeah, I just want to go into it, but it's getting hard to where you can just go through YouTube and not even mean to, and some jackass has a video on it.
Well, you scroll down Facebook and it's like Todd Phillips reveals, you know, Joker, and like literally right underneath it, it's, you know, someone advertising this, and then it's the same thing. And it's just like, if you follow anything involving any kind of movie, then you're not gonna know. You're gonna know everything. Like before, I still haven't seen Infinity Wars, but before I knew what happened, like I saw like 100 memes about the whole entire plot of Infinity War, and it had only been out for like 2 days.
Yeah.
Before Cody ruined it for me.
Yeah.
I did not. I did not.
It's either you're not on. You either see it when it first comes out, or you just cut yourself away from everything, or you're gonna know what happens.
Yeah. I haven't run into that problem with movies I want to see. Like, I'm able to kind of keep myself away from it. I just pay attention to who I'm following and stuff.
Right.
But my problem is, I mean, people, if you're a long-time listener, know I'm a wrestling fan, and I watch it on Hulu, so I always have to wait a day. So the Monday show I see on Tuesday, the Tuesday show I see on Wednesday, and yeah, there are some times that people will show a clip, or their splash page on YouTube will be the big reveal at the end of the show, and it's like, oh great, I had no idea this was happening. I was just scrolling YouTube, and there is, you know, oh, guess who returned? Yeah, okay, I didn't know Dean Ambrose was coming back from the final match. Thanks, now I know. And that, it does get really obnoxious.
When's the last time you guys been surprised by a movie?
Like a movie we saw in theaters, or just a movie in general?
Well, okay. Because I feel like trailer. I know we've talked about this. It's kind of boring. I'm trying to spice it up so it's not as boring. I've got more entertaining stuff down the line. So just relax, people. Cody's starting to roll his eyes and fall asleep.
The connected Shyamalan universe. with.
Yeah, that was kept secret.
I didn't see that coming.
That was kept
because
secret.
I figured that I thought if that was going to be that Bruce Willis reveal, I assumed that would have been something that the studio would have stuck at the end of the trailer. Like, it may not have said, his name's Mr. Glass. Like, it would have just been, David Dunn, like, showing his face.
Right.
But I was definitely surprised by that. I mean, there's some things that I'm surprised by, but, like, they're not necessarily, like, big things. They're all, like, little things. I just
Brad Pitt, Deadpool 2?
Yeah.
Did you guys catch that, or did you have it leaked to you?
I had to catch it after I've seen the movie, because I didn't recognize who it was, because everything was going so fast.
The X-Force dying.
That was a pretty big surprise.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if I would call it my most recent surprise, but yeah, that definitely did catch me off guard.
That you brought up, I watched Life of Pi actually pretty recently, and that was a pretty big reveal in that movie to me as well. I'm not going to say anything for people who haven't seen it because I don't want to ruin stuff.
That'll be the first time ever.
I probably won't see it.
I haven't seen it, and Cody knows I will kill him every time that he spoils something for me.
What, Life of Pi?
Yeah.
But I mean,
He has sex with the pie. Wait, I'm thinking of a different movie.
Oh, right.
I'm thinking of a different movie. American Beauty is what I was
That's
thinking
the one, yeah. So, did you hear about the guy who actually did that?
Wait, is this a joke?
No, it actually happened.
Okay. No,
Yeah, when the movie first came out, someone did that. They saw the movie and went, oh, okay, feels like third base or whatever it is they say in the movie, and they pulled an apple pie out, dropped a trowel, went to town.
Wait, didn't let it cool down.
And then let it cool down.
No!
Third degree burns from hip to tip. It was.
Well, there's no, like, didn't
Couldn't
he, like,
wait.
didn't he have any tact to approach it? He just threw it on his junk?
Apparently.
No wonder he can't get
Oh!
going straight for it.
So before we move on to the next
Didn't
topic,
romance the stone or nothing. Just-
before we move on to the next part, I'd stick on trailers because I really like the art of trailers. What type of trailers do you guys like? I mean, trailers themselves now have developed their own tropes. There's the
giant words.
The giant words, yeah. There's the rock, the weird electronica mixed rock, which I like and dislike. There's what I call the heartbeat, where it's black image. There's the digital break, where all of a sudden it's like, and it looks like it all goes into like a digital silence, and it pops back in.
I like the turn in trailers when there's like a great one, the Guardians of the Galaxy turn, where rockets slowly turning, and then you see Baby Groot pop up. I like that those turns, like in Infinity War, where it's turn, bam, turn, like slow epic turns.
Okay.
I will say the things that work best for me in the trailers is the music. The thing that got me excited for Guardians of the Galaxy was that cool remix of
Hooked on a Feeling.
Yeah, Hooked on a Feeling. Thank you. Like that cool where like they go into the drums and the machine gun blast at the same time. Like that connects with me.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe having the dubstep remix of Seven Nation Army. Like I saw that movie just because of the music grabbed hold of me so much.
Okay.
So yeah, something with really good connecting music.
So I like just enough so I can kind of get an idea what the movie's about, and so like, and then I don't want like 15 different versions of the trailer. I just want one snippet of the trailer, and like I saw the Captain Marvel trailer,
Yeah.
and like I have no idea. I know nothing about Captain Marvel. I know it's set in like the 90s. I haven't looked up anything, but to me, like, there's enough where I sort of know what's going on, but I don't know the main plot. That's all the trailer I want to see. Like, I don't want, a trailer 2, 3, 4,
the
5.
international version.
Yeah, like a 15 more thing. Like, I just going off of that one trailer, I would go and see that movie.
What do you guys think about? Surely they've done this. Don't call me Shirley. Beat you to it. But as a studio, can you guys recall? I know they've probably done it. has well, at least well, back in the old days they did it for sure, but have they ever a studio ever made a trailer, just went out and shot footage specifically for a like they shot a mini movie for the trailer, like a mini 5-minute or whatever, and it's just like it's just advertising for the
Well,
movie.
wasn't that, well, it was on the special features for Miracle on 34th Street, like
Which version?
the black and white version, like the original one.
Okay, the Rage.
It's literally like a 10-minute trailer. Like I remember watching it the first time I got a DVD instead of watching it on VHS, and it was, like the first 3 minutes were like the trailer for the movie, and then it was like, meet the characters. Here's Natalie Wood as, and then like it went into detail, and then it was like, here's so and so, and then went into
Right,
detail.
that's what I mean by. But
Oh, you're talking about now?
yeah, can you think of?
The only one that comes to mind is Grindhouse.
Okay.
It was Death Proof and whatever the other
Planet
one.
Terror.
Planet Terror. Thank you. That one, like I remember the trailer for that one. I mean, it had some footage from the movies, but a lot of it was just shot in that old, that drive-in theater style. And I believe it had a good handful of original footage. It was advertising it as like this double feature, come into the drive-thru, and it showed like the drive-thru and stuff, like a drive-thru, almost like a theater commercial more than a movie commercial. Is how it was designed.
Okay.
That's the only one I can think of off the top of my head.
Okay. Well, would you guys ever? Did you see Batman's penis?
No.
Jesus.
Oh, yes, I have.
Okay. What?
No segue there.
Yeah.
People are understanding there in the past week or so, they have released a digital comic under the DC Black label.
It wasn't digital. It actually came to print.
Actually,
It was Batman.
Do you
the
have it
Damned.
here?
No.
There's like 11,000 copies. No, there's more than that. I think there's like 100,000.
Okay. The point being is they're making. Let's just say they're making a Batman movie. I'm sure they are. Batman's going to be being made for decades to come. Would you
God.
get? Let's say trailer wise. What if it's just this? It's just like a naked man. You can tell he's naked. You can't see. He's in the bathroom. He's facing this gigantic medicine cabinet, and he's naming off all the medicine he takes, because he's got arthritis in his hand, and he gets constant migraines from all the concussions that he have, and he's got a broken rib, so he's got to take this. So he starts naming that, and as it pulls out, you can see he's naked, but I mean you can't really see anything, but you know he's naked. Pulls out, and you're like, what is this? And it starts going down this like really fancy hallway, and you like this is a posh house. And then you just see the Batman suit just scattered out, and then you pan over and you see Alfred picking him up, bloody rags, just throw him in a trash can. And then
that's going to take forever to get out of the carpet,
And
Master
then-
Wayne.
Batman or whatever, the Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be acceptable trailer? Do you think people would be pissed?
Yes.
I would get behind that. Yeah.
Yeah, I
watch
would
it.
be. Yeah.
Like I said, I don't want to know a whole lot. Like something short, sweet, and like captivating. Like that's I think if you can get a person's or a viewer's attention in like a short span of time, then to me that shows that if you can do that within like a 1 to 2 minute frame, then you can do that for like the entirety of a movie.
Okay. All right, let's move on. Now we're gonna learn how to pitch a movie. Cody, name a movie that isn't really in our wheelhouse. So don't name a comic book movie. Don't name a horror movie. Just something.
Chained.
I don't know what that's about. What's Chained?
You just said name a movie.
What's it about?
It's a
Okay. All right. Do you know Chained? All right, Cody. You're gonna go down this list. We're gonna try to pitch this. So,
Let the record show that Adam pointed to me and I shook my head fervently.
do you know what Chained is?
No, I'm assuming it's something Cody does in his spare time, but I don't.
I know it is not, because this is, I would say, pretty unique movie.
Okay. So the step one of this is not writing the movie. This isn't making the movie. This is pitching the movie. Okay. So step one, you want to draft the initial short pitch. So my story is a genre called blank, about a hero who wants gold despite blank. So give me a quick rough draft pitch of this movie, and us three are going to decide if we're going to give you money to do this.
All right. I think the best way, if I remember this movie exactly as I remember it, the best way to pitch this movie, you are in basically
Wait a minute. So you need to. What genre is it? My Story is a what genre?
Well, that's a note from me.
horror suspense.
Horror suspense called.
Okay.
What's the name of it? Chained.
Chained.
About hero. What's the hero's name?
I'm gonna say Michael.
Who wants what goal despite what obstacle?
Freedom. Serial killer.
Okay. All right. So identify the possible genres. So what are some of the possible genres, and what are something we can relate to? Like, I don't know what it is. So identify the genres. You said horror suspense.
Horror suspense. Thriller. What's that one? Journey into Manhood.
Coming to Age.
Coming to Age.
Triple X Perry. What? Anyway. So okay, so you named off the genres. Us three don't know what it is. We're still. I got my hand on the checkbook. We're still good.
Why do you get the checkbook?
Yeah, you're the worst one with money.
That is true. I own my own store. Anyway, so us three don't know what it is. Give us some movies that we may know that we can relate to what type of story this is.
Disturbia.
Okay.
Hide and Seek.
Okay.
Uh,
I have a funny story about hide and seek. I'll tell you after.
Silence of the Lambs.
Okay.
And what's another good one? I can't really name more of the top, but it's got sort of those feels to it.
Okay. So one more. What are some themes or structural elements that you could identify?
Okay, well, the coming of age thing.
Okay.
It's sort of a twisting on that. It's like usually it's a coming of age where you're trying to become better. It sort of twists that.
Okay. So now your new pitch would be My Story is a twisted coming of age My Story is a suspenseful coming of age flick called Chained about Mike what's his obstacle? What's
as serial killer,
who's being attacked by a serial killer?
imprisoned.
He's being imprisoned by a serial killer.
Yes,
This movie sounds fucked up.
it is.
Does that mean everyone understand like that pitch is a lot better?
Yeah, I'd agree like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's in it?
It has a bunch of no-name actors. Then the big one is he used to be from Law and Order, not SVU, the original Law and Order. He used to be one of the original Law and Order used to be a detective.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Jerry Orbach?
I think.
It's got Vincent D'Onofrio. It's got...
Came out in 2012.
Yes.
Oh, it wouldn't be Jerry Orbach then. He's unfortunately gone by then.
Yeah, I'm thinking of somebody else.
Vincent D'Onofrio is the only one that's in it. He was in Law and Order.
Criminal Intent.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Criminal Intent.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That guy.
That's a shame. I really like Jerry Orbach. I like some more of his stuff.
Okay. All right. So, guess what, guys?
What?
Guess what?
What?
When you guys entered this door, when you entered the Underdark Comics door, you didn't realize that you stepped to a time warp. Here comes.
Was it just a jump to the left?
And a step to the right. Right.
You guys messed it up. We just went through a time warp. Hang on.
Oh.
We're coming through a time warp.
Sorry.
We've gone through a time tunnel.
So like just playing something backwards.
We officially went through a time warp. Yeah.
Okay.
Where are we?
DCP got sucked into a time vortex by the Mobius Dick, the space whale from Futurama.
Is it a warp or a vortex?
It changes.
Okay.
We've landed in an alternate dimension where there is no pop culture and no art.
But then it wouldn't be a time because
We are surrounded by.
It would definitely be a dimension jump, not a time warp.
Yeah.
We are surrounded by
Wait.
non-fiction
It's
books.
basically like sliders.
These are all non-fiction books. Yeah.
Oh god, we're in a library?
The leaders of this dimension paid Sir Mobius Dick to find us and bring us here. Their society has become stale and boring. DCP is tasked with making the first film, but they are funding it, so we have to convince them to spend their money on it. Okay? Try to pitch these famous movies with no pop culture references or art to refer to. Okay?
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
Remember, you can't use any like, well, this movie's just like this because it doesn't exist. We are in an alternate dimension.
Okay.
We are in Earth 6996.
Okay.
All right.
Really hurt yourself on that.
Hey, funny joke about that. Has anyone seen Iron Fist season 2?
No.
I saw like the first episode.
Okay, there's a great reference in that. Colleen and Misty Knight get in the car, and over the radio there's a police code, and Colleen goes, "Oh, what's code 616?" And Misty looks over at Colleen and is like, "Oh, it's a potential man with superpowers or metahuman," and they drive off. It's so great.
Did he get his outfit?
No.
Okay. Remember, we're in this alternate dimension. The leaders of the world, the culture's falling apart. Is it Krypton? We don't know. But we got to save this world. Okay?
Okay.
Pitch me Star Wars. No pop culture reference. Now, okay.
Okay.
To clarify, this world developed exactly the same as ours. Literally every event happened except no art, no pop culture.
I think the
theater.
world doesn't exist in this time period.
Yeah, there's a little bit of... You have to give a little bit of...
The Civil War in space?
Civil War in space, okay. I'm not sold yet. It's a little harder. I'm not sure yet. So they got muskets up in space.
Laser guns, yeah.
What laser guns?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ships.
We've got
Lasers.
Okay.
Incest.
Incest.
Well, not in that one. Yeah, a little bit in that
a
one.
little bit in that one.
A little bit in that one.
Okay.
No bras in space.
That's what I hear. Okay.
No bras in space. That's true.
So this is a slut film, then. So
Pretty much.
No.
Star Wars.
For an
XXX.
entire generation, the third in the series will be porn. Yes.
Yes, it will. yes, it will.
So that's your pitch.
I mean, that's what it is. I mean, it's the Civil War in space. You've got
Who's the
laser
bad guy?
swords,
How
laser
do we
guns.
relate? How does our... Because we don't have art, DCP. You guys have walked through the Mobius Dick brought you, and we don't have art. How do we know who's the hero, who's the bad guy?
We make one black. Civil War in space.
Whoa. So,
wow! Darth Vader is wearing all black.
Who's
He's
Darth
the
Vader?
blackest mother in the galaxy.
I'm glad I didn't make the racist comment.
Holy cow, Tyler!
What? What color is Darth Vader's armor?
It's very black.
Thank you. What color does the Emperor wear?
Black robes.
Thank you.
So I guess these people called Darth Vader and Emperor are the bad guys.
Yes,
I'm
I'm
getting
I got a
I don't want to
better.
give away spoilers.
I got a better explanation for that. They wear dark clothing as of night, so they represent when the night comes, and everybody likes the night.
Okay. So who's the good guys?
The guys in white because it
Blonde hair,
represents
blue
the
eye,
dawn.
white guy. They have
You know when you say it like this movie's
Did they have a World War II in this dimension?
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Why didn't you guys just say space Nazis?
Oh, I don't know.
All right.
Because that's what it was.
Well, I'm passed on this one. I don't want to spend no money on this one.
Okay, you're lost.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this movie and make billions in this galaxy.
There's something I saw. What about this thing called Transformers? Pitch me this
No,
Transformers.
it sucks.
Uh,
Bad one to make live action.
your car
Absolutely.
becomes a walking person.
Okay.
It's a walking alien robot.
Okay, we're not. I'm not
Wait,
trying to lose them with the alien
Is it
part.
an alien or a robot?
Both.
Okay. So what happened? We as humans built these things.
No, that's why it's called an alien, dumbass.
Write that shit.
What are they doing on Earth?
They're fighting other cars that turn into people.
Yeah, they came looking for natural resources because their planet is empty.
So
So
ours.
they're the United States. Never mind. Nope, not going there.
So
Not
what?
going
What?
that way.
what
Racism, political.
what would be the draw of this movie?
The sound.
Sound.
Iconic sounds.
Do you think the people in this dimension will like the sound? You guys suck at pitching movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
All right.
monkey pieing this whole fucking thing.
All right, I am not picking that one either. What about this one? I saw this in you guys' Rolodex. Alien vs. Predator.
Who has a Rolodex?
You guys do. You guys brought it through.
I don't have a Rolodex.
Aliens vs.
Shit, I
Predators.
do have one at work.
Okay, you have 2 aliens. They're not from Earth because they're aliens.
What do they look like?
Uh,
Why are these always on Earth? Why in your dimension? Why do these people hate Earth so much?
Because
Because we're interesting in our dimension.
Because Earth
okay.
is the most important planet in the universe.
Okay, all right.
The sun revolves around.
Wait,
us.
it's flat in this dimension. What shape is it?
It's shaped like a penis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A flaccid penis.
That's why we keep fucking aliens.
So, all right, I'm moving on. I don't want Alien vs. Predator. What's this Harry Potter all about?
Oh,
Pitch me
best,
this.
it's
best movie
Just
ever.
a bunch of people standing around playing with their wands and their bullshitticuses. It's-
They move their hands and
Send me back.
They move their hands and
Send me
stuff.
back. Send me back.
It's
a coming of age story.
Well, I don't want to hear they
About-
move their hands and stuff happens and you say coming. I don't want to hear that.
Okay, so
I mean,
you
there's
don't-
that
you don't have
white
art?
stuff comes out of Harry's wand.
the Patronus.
Why you gotta do this, man?
You guys, I don't understand any of these words you're saying. You're a horrible pitchman.
Okay, why don't we just do this? Why don't we just take you back to our dimension?
No, you can't. You can't. It's only one way. Only your DNA
Oh,
allows
so we're
it.
never going back?
No, you're going back because your DNA allows it. I only have 3 things DNA.
You only have
You're a 3-celled
things?
organism.
Yeah, it's weird. That's how we developed.
But all I have to do is cut my finger and then put my DNA inside your DNA, and then it'll...
That's not how.
Yeah.
You have to take me on at least 5 days before we do that.
Yeah,
All
right.
right, pitch me Harry Potter.
Jesus, 5-date rule here?
Good lord.
It's law here.
This is more interesting than doing the pitches.
You know, at this point, I don't think this dimension would exist because the population would be 3.
Why?
There's an
is
orphan
that
boy,
hard for you to wait for 5
a
dates?
mistreated orphan boy
Okay.
who has
Okay.
the whole world against him
Why is the world against him?
because he is unliked by his caregivers. Do they have mothers and fathers here?
We call them papas and mamas.
Jesus. I'd ask if they were a band, but there's no art here.
What's a band?
It's a thing that you wrap stuff in.
Okay. We have those.
You find out that he has the ability to make things happen. Let's use a word called magic.
Okay. What does that word mean?
It means that he can do things after saying specific words that coalesce.
Wait, like the Pacific Ocean words?
No, you guys have a
Pacific-
specific?
We have a Pacific and Atlantic.
Oh, we have a specific and Atlantic.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I forgot where I was at.
All right.
Saying
well,
words making magic happen.
Yeah,
So-
saying words, making magic happens, and you find out that he is actually the chosen one. He is the one destined to save everyone. And you follow him on this journey through 7 books, or 8 movies if it takes us, to the
what
final
are
end.
books? Oh,
Book?
we have books. We have nonfiction.
Yeah,
books.
fucking idiot. So you have art.
No, nonfiction books.
That is an
Nonfiction.
art.
It's a book with lies in it.
It is not.
Oh, gotcha. Wait, so in this
You just
movie,
dream crushed so many people. Code.
wait, in this movie, can we cast a ungodly hot minor that you feel bad for watching her as she grows until she grows up?
I thought you
Yes,
guys didn't believe art.
up until movie 5.
Okay.
And then it's good.
All right, I will buy this one.
And a lot of gingers.
I'm okay with gingers. All right.
Were any of those non-natural genders?
Are any of them
The
natural?
Phelps, the kids that played Fred and George.
They were dyed.
They dyed their hair, and someone stupidly asked them, they're like, are you guys brothers in real life? And they're like, no, we met at the audition, strangely enough.
Didn't one of the cast members die? Like one of the kids, he had an overdose, or
He got stabbed outside a club protecting his brother.
his Patronus didn't work?
No, that was hard. And Daniel Radcliffe's stunt double is in a wheelchair now.
The Simpsons.
Oh, gee.
Pitch me The Simpsons. Does this whole
People never
do they
age
suffer from
hygien-
jaundice?
hijinks
Why are they all
ensue.
yellow?
They have liver
They
disease.
live in a town with a nuclear reactor, so everybody is slowly succumbing to radiation poisoning.
Oh, okay.
Hijinks ensue.
Hijinks ensue. Well, I'm definitely buying Harry Potter since that was the most detailed pitch you fuckers gave me. All right, last
You're the
one.
one's like, oh, alien robots? Are they from Earth? No.
I wasn't thinking.
You know what? Fuck you. You brought us here.
No,
you're
the
gonna
Mobius
make what we
Dick did.
tell
You
you
just
gonna
said
make-
that you paid the Mobius Dick to go get us and bring us here.
Yeah.
But how'd you pay him?
Kale? What's that little algae?
It's not kale.
You've named multiple different things.
Okay, last one. Stranger Things.
I have not seen it.
4 kids have to do basically what you
Wait,
just
what are
did.
kids? We have kids here, sorry.
Did you make a joke? I thought you didn't have jokes here.
You don't have art.
I think you guys are wearing off on me.
God, I hope not.
I think
I'm glad you said wearing off instead of rubbing off.
So anyway, Stranger Things.
Yeah, a bunch of kids do what you did to us. Pull things through another dimension.
Is there a Mobius Dick in it?
We call it the Demogorgon, but yes.
Is that the thing with the
Yeah, it's the one. Yeah.
What's the
Raw?
the giant?
They never. I don't think they ever named that one.
Thanks for spoiling it.
Oh god, it's in the trailer. I've never seen it. Okay.
You've never seen it?
You don't.
No.
What's
You
a trailer?
said you found this.
Why should you know what a
this
trailer is?
Hidden gem on Netflix, didn't you?
Yeah. It's hidden. I can't watch it yet. It's still hidden. Anyway,
Why
tonight's
haven't
homework.
you seen Stranger Things?
I'm too busy watching porn. Tonight's homework.
No, you watched Bruce Almighty before watching Stranger Things?
Yeah, I was sick. I have MRSA. Okay.
So?
He's sitting-
There is no no MRSA requirement for Stranger Things.
There
He's-
is.
he's
You have to be
wearing a
MRSA
bubble.
free. It says they're right in the. You need to read. You need to pay more attention. I'm a little
Oh yeah,
disappointed.
I never follow the rules on Netflix. I didn't realize
You know,
there
what,
were
you know
so
what?
many specific
All right,
things.
this is a sidetrack because we never do this. So I texted my mom. I said, "Hey, I'm at the ER," and she started freaking out. I said, "I had a scratch on my arm and it got infected with MRSA, but the test came back positive." She said, "Yeah, it's real positive, HIV positive." And then she just gave me a dirty
You're a dick.
emoji, dirty look emoji.
Oh, so you don't just randomly send out of context pleas for help to just me.
That wasn't out of context. I gave her all the context.
Oh, Mom, I'm in the ER. Let her freak out. Don't worry, it's just a scratch on my arm.
But it got MRSA.
I
in
wake
it.
up this week to a text saying, Daniel, I need help. And his computer broke 2 hours later, I find out, after calling.
No. That's not. Okay.
You know the ones that I like? I like when you get a text message that say, I need to tell you something, or I need to talk to you about something, and then there's no response for like a year.
Oh, call me when you get a chance! Exclamation point.
I have never sent that to you.
No, I'm talking about my family.
No.
And then I call oh yeah, your sister's gonna be up next week. Mom,
Okay.
I thought
first
somebody
of
was in
all-
the hospital.
But
First
my
of
mom,
all, Daniel Newkirk, I was at work on my cell phone cleaning dirty water up off the floor, which is probably where I got this. And on Facebook Messenger on phone, you can't hit enter to drop to a new line. I like drop to new line. If you hit enter, it's sent.
Are you
So
hardcore?
so anyway,
Dang.
I said I need help. Enter. My laptop's acting up, and I can't get any editing done. But it sends it, and I'm like,
Why
oh,
not just my
You
ad?
can hit return.
Daniel, I need help.
you just
My
return on the
ad.
keyboard.
Yeah.
That didn't work. It sent it.
You hit return, idiot, and
No,
then
it
drops
sent-
it down.
Oh, it sent it
If
on
you
mine.
push the little paper airplane, it goes.
No,
if you
it's-
hit return,
is that what that is?
Look, I'm hitting return. It's going down there.
Is that what that
buddy.
is?
The paper
yeah.
airplane. That's what I call it.
No, wait a minute.
No, it was him.
We're getting way
It
off
was
track
him.
in the middle of a podcast.
Wait a minute.
Anyway, so back to your story. My mom has learned by now that when she texts me those kind of things, hey, call me when you get a chance, after she says that, it'll be like, don't worry, it's not an emergency.
Yeah, exactly.
She warns me at least now, because that happened to me a few too many times. Like, Mom.
Wait.
Well, we had a bad incident. Like every time she would call me, some relative down in Kansas would be in the hospital or something. Like the biggest one lately is my great uncle's retina was unattaching.
Okay, wait. Wait. Everyone be quiet. Hey, where'd you guys go? You guys have been gone for like 20 minutes. Where'd you guys go?
That was stupid.
There was like a giant whale.
I tell you the truth, I'm glad to see you, Adam.
That was.
Where'd you guys? What happened? Tell
We
me what
met
happened.
a
place where-
douchebag form of you.
Oh no.
Douchier
bag
form of you.
Well, since
He
you
was
guys-
wearing 12 shirts.
Nah, that's cool.
And just so you know, you're a hipster in every dimension, apparently. Not just this one.
I'm gonna go to that dimension. I'm gonna be like Jet Li in the One and go into every dimension and kill every version of myself.
No, because that
Spoilers.
you're not very fighty right now. What happens if you go to the final one and he's like super kung fu and you've already powered up so much that you can't finish him off?
Oh, I'll finish them all. Anyway, now that you guys are
Wow.
back,
So what did you do for 20 minutes while we were gone?
read a lot of comics.
I like how, you didn't come looking for us or nothing.
There was a giant space whale.
Space whale comes by, abducts me, and you don't even care.
No, I cared. I watched a couple episodes of Futurama. Anyway, tonight's homework.
You can only watch one episode of Futurama in 20 minutes.
Tonight's homework
You should have gone and
was
watched Stranger Things.
tonight's homework was to get a Netflix original.
Yep.
Okay, and then try to pitch it to us. You all DM'd me what it was. So, yeah, I'm hip, I know. You all DM'd me, so there would be no copies. So who wants to go first?
I'll go.
All right. So now the basis of this, you're not selling this to Netflix, okay? We just did a Netflix original, so we narrowed down our choices of movies, okay? So you watch the movie. It does in this alternate. We're in another alternate reality.
Oh, God.
Where this movie doesn't exist.
Okay.
You're trying to pitch it to us. We have the money. So using what we learned in that space whale, pitch us this movie.
Okay.
And go.
So what's the format for? Walk me through the steps so I can do this properly. Apparently, there's a structure to pitching.
Yeah, you pull your arm back, you raise one leg.
So the initial short pitch, it's my story is a parentheses genre called parentheses title about a parentheses hero who wants parentheses goal despite obstacle. You want to include possible genres. You want to include possible themes and tropes.
Okay. So my story is a science fiction coming of age story.
Okay.
About called Next Gen.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say leave the title out for now, but anyway, I was gonna see if we can guess it.
Oh, okay. Well, called Next Gen. About a hero named Mai, who wants acceptance despite her racism.
Yeah, she is racist.
She's racist?
She is racist.
Oh, okay.
Her racism.
Oh, okay.
So give me possible. What are some? So it's just sci-fi. Is there any other genres we can relate to? We can sell it under.
It's animated.
Okay, animation.
It's comedy action.
Comedy
You
action.
can go action comedy with that one.
Violent. What rating are you looking for here?
It's PG.
PG. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So those.
What are some of the overlying themes?
Oh, some of the overlaying themes.
Racism.
Racism deals with the broken families,
Okay.
as well as like acceptance in one's like home life and one's social life, and being replaced in both those aspects, and as well as like dealing with a society that you don't feel like you're a part of.
Is there a movie we can? Is there a similar movie that we can watch to kind of get an idea?
Wall-E, Big Hero 6.
Okay. All right, you two. What do you guys think?
The best part is the bad guy in the entire thing.
Jason Sudeikis.
It is the Apple Corporation.
Oh, we all got iPhones.
No, I don't.
Would you like it a check, cash, or credit card?
Or PayPal.
Cash.
Cash.
So what do you guys think of that pitch? Yeah.
I like it. I'd watch it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cody, you're up.
It was very good, actually. It was surprisingly good when I watched it last night.
Okay. The title of the movie is Godzilla: Planet of the Monsters.
Okay.
Movies I compare it to: Godzilla versus Gojira.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we're not cinephiles here. We're pretty douchebags. We've never seen any Godzilla.
Well, he is.
The only Godzilla movie we saw was the 1997 six.
Oh, so is this the story about the baby Godzillas?
Yeah, is that what this is?
No.
Oh,
Is Matthew Broderick in it?
No.
is the dude who
What
does
about-
the voices on Simpsons in it?
What about, in the words of Adam, is Gene Reno in it?
Who the fuck is Gene Reno?
Jean Reno. He was anyway. Go ahead.
All right.
We're breaking character, Tyler.
Okay. Genre: sci-fi monster movie.
Okay. What's this word kaiju I keep hearing about? What's this?
I haven't said kaiju at all.
No,
He
I
has.
keep seeing it everywhere though.
It's just a type of porn. It's
Type-
animated porn.
Yeah.
A lot of tentacles.
A lot of
I
tentacles.
thought that was hentai.
No.
I'm typing the wrong thing in the web browser.
You are. You should definitely be typing kaiju into the Pornhub.
Anyway, sorry.
Godzilla fucks Mothra.
Daniel broke character. I'm
Atomic
staying
breath.
character. He's breaking it.
Godzilla: Planet of the Monsters is the name of the movie. Sci-fi time travel, coming of age, revenge story.
Okay. How does all this fit? All I noticed is a monster. How does this coming of age stuff fit?
Okay, how this works is you have to have a pretense of Godzilla, and in this universe, Godzilla has basically driven humanity off the planet.
Okay.
Off the planet, and we have fled into space.
So we're talking a big budget live action.
No, this is animated.
Animated. Gotcha. Another animated movie. Apparently on Pixar. Okay.
No, not Pixar.
Oh, not Pixar?
No, this is a Japanese animated.
Are you reading the synopsis from IMDb?
No,
Did you not do the homework?
No, I did the homework.
Okay.
I have problems with names, and the main
okay.
character's name is Haru.
Okay.
So
this is a foreign flick.
This is a foreign flick, translated for America.
Okay, so we're
America.
subtitles. Got it.
Well, no, it's actually been dubbed as well.
Okay. All right.
Basically, the basic plot of it is Godzilla has driven humanity off the planet, and we have fled into space trying to find a new planet to recolonize.
Okay.
We jump 10 years in the future. We've been in space this entire time. We haven't found jack shit at all, and they're like, what do we do? What do we do? We can't find a place. Like, we could try and go home and make Godzilla leave,
Okay.
because it worked so well the last time. Next thing you know, they do a hyperslide through space, and 20,000 years has passed
Okay.
because the hyperspace messed it up. And then we come back to an Earth that is completely changed, and is nothing, and it's not the same Earth it was before.
Oh, sorry, I was blowing my nose, people.
You haven't yet. Now you did.
And it's all about them trying to work out a plan to either kill or get Godzilla to leave the planet so we can recolonize the Earth.
Okay. So like a reverse alien invasion flick.
Yes. We are reinvading our own planet to take it back because it's the only thing we found in 20 years, in 20 years that's able to sustain our life.
Okay, so Godzilla films, there's been quite a bit. What's the one thing that people are gonna like? Just
Giant monster.
but there's a giant monster in all Godzilla flicks. What's
A lot of giant monsters. What I like about it is a unique aspect of it. They explain the reason Godzilla's on the planet isn't necessarily because he's basically there as a cleansing agent.
Okay.
Like humanity got to the point where we basically were destroying our own planet, and bam, drop Godzilla. He's eradicating humanity so the planet can renew itself. And it's basically has.
All right,
Sounds like the new Godzilla trailer.
all right, Weinsteins, what are we doing?
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah.
too dark.
Yeah.
Of all the crap we've said,
Too soon.
Which
Too
one
soon.
am I?
Norman. You're
Between
you're
Nora?
Sally. I'm Stu.
All right.
Anyway, what do we think? We give him money?
I think he's got it so far developed that he doesn't need any more money from us. It sounds like that movie's ready to go.
Yeah, but I'm doing I have a sequel in mind called Battle of the City Edge.
Hey, well, we're not doing sequels.
Now
hey,
he's getting too
hey,
far.
Now we're in a multi.
What are you, Kevin
movie
Feige?
deal.
Get
Yeah.
out of here. Get out.
I want a one-picture deal. That's it.
This ain't Disney.
Well, no. You see, that's the plot twist. Like,
is
I'm going to
United
tell you guys, we're going to leave it out of the trailers, but after we kill Godzilla in the first movie, a bigger one appears and found out the one we killed was actually just a baby.
So it does tie into the 93. Alright.
And then Matthew Broderick comes
So what do you
back.
think?
He's actually the only one that survived the previous thing, and he's just been frozen in stone for 20,000 years.
Okay. So what do you think? We giving him money?
Sure.
Okay. Tyler, you're up.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Sherry, my secretary, can I have some coffee in here?
That
Okay.
was-
She'll come in.
That was dumb.
She'll
I
come in.
wish.
Do you want some coffee?
Will you?
No.
Will
We
you give
fired
me a type
her a
of
week ago,
candy?
Adam.
We fired her a week ago?
Yeah, we got Ernie now.
Ernie?
Ernie.
Can you ask Ernie to give me a type of candy that's a mixture of chocolate and peanut butter that you don't have in the office today? That'd be
Why?
very nice.
Why do I not have that?
I don't know. I really wish that you did.
I tell you what.
It's almost like we're not a candy store.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a shot at Daniel.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Have you checked underneath some stuff? Because
No.
sometimes they hide.
Ernie, just bring that coffee and just be really quiet. Don't worry about it, Ernie. Anyway, go ahead, Cheryl. Tyler.
Man, you really built that up.
Yeah.
Okay. So, it's a rom-com, which I know Daniel likes and you hate.
Thanks, Ernie. Thanks.
I'm a fan of rom-coms.
Ernie just delivered a coffee.
with just a little bit of science fiction thrown in there.
Okay, rom-com with science fiction.
Okay? So, it's basically Groundhog Day meets 500 Days of Summer.
Remind me of the 500 Days of Summer.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt falls in love with Zooey Deschanel.
I don't know. Okay, anyway, go ahead, continue.
So, you've got our main character. You'll like him. We'll say his name's Adam.
I think his name actually is Adam.
Well, yeah, the actor's name is Adam. So,
My name's Frank. I'm the CEO.
Of
He's
what?
the CFO, and he's the
Why the hell do I gotta be the CFO?
he's the OCP,
What's OCP mean?
original gangster. No, OG.
OG.
What's the song OCP? Are you down with OPP? You're the OPP.
What's that mean?
The original primate penis. Anyway, go ahead.
good lord.
Why am I a primate penis?
Okay, so you've got
I
you've
invested
got your,
money
you've got
in
your
this.
main character, and he's fallen for the female lead,
Okay.
but he's stuck in the friend zone.
Oh no.
The friend zone, a zone that everyone fears to tread. Right above Phantom, right below Dead. Just right in there.
Gotcha.
So, and then he finds this. Am I allowed to give it away? It's going to be in the trailer.
Well, we're making it, so we gotta know. We gotta know.
So
what it is,
he
yeah.
finds this magic photo booth
Oh, this is
that
sci-fi.
will transport him back to the very moment,
Oh no.
the very night that he met his love interest,
Okay.
where through his actions, she ended up meeting her future lover.
Right. Is he a good guy?
Yes, he's the best. That's why you love to hate the guy, but you can't.
Because he's a good guy. He's not
Yes.
a jerk.
So
So it's not one of those dudes.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I like that
you're,
twist.
You're rooting for that guy,
Okay.
but you're just torn because you're rooting for both of them.
Okay.
So he just keeps going back and he keeps trying to change it for the better. He keeps trying to be a different person rather than himself. So throw in a little bit of coming of age and finding out who you are in
Wait, so
in the
he's a
process.
teenager?
No, he's an adult, but I'm saying
He's
coming of
cute.
age in the terms of finding out who you are
Oh, right.
as a person and the things that you want out of life, and if things if you should have to go back and change who you are because you want something so bad, or if you should just be yourself, and if that thing that you want so bad doesn't fit into your life.
What's our target audience here?
Everyone.
So it's a G film? Or G?
No. It's a PG-13. Your targets are your 20s. Basically your 20s.
So we're gonna get a little naughty in there. Not too bad.
Yeah, not too nasty.
Is the lead actress gonna have really big boobs?
Yeah, she's gonna look kind of like Alexandria Daddario.
Sold. I'll give you whatever money you want.
No,
And we're going
that's
to
not
write a
fair.
specific
What?
nude
I'm
scene.
a Weinstein.
Wow.
Sorry. I'm on medicine. Leave me alone.
Excuse every time.
Anyway, go ahead.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm
Nope.
writing a check for that. That
Good.
sounds great.
What was the title of it?
When We First Met.
That's a good movie, actually.
That is a good movie.
I haven't seen it yet.
I saw Next Gen. Next Gen's good.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, that little girl is racist, and she's violent.
Oh yeah, she's
That
crazy
robot's
racist.
like, can we not break stuff today? She's like, what are you talking about? As she's hitting stuff with baseball bats.
Yeah.
And I saw that one. That was really good.
I like that one. There weren't a
I
whole
haven't
lot
seen
of.
it yet. We haven't
Maybe that's why you didn't invest money in mine.
I didn't have a. When I watched that one, there wasn't a whole lot of laugh out loud comedy moments to me, but I still thought it was really good.
Okay. Well, I know it's been a boring subject tonight, but I thought we did a pretty good job of keeping it funny. A little rough at first, but I thought,
The 20 minutes we were gone was really fucked up.
that was weird. That was
yeah.
weird. What
Did you
what
get a lot
happened?
of whale songs on the podcast?
No, what was weird is I picked up your voices and some really sexy man's voice.
That was
so I
me.
just kept recording.
That was
no,
me.
I could definitely tell you.
Was it completely monotone?
Yeah.
You're such a dick. So anyway, is there anything else you guys want to talk about selling a movie before we move on to the outro trivia?
No, I don't think so.
What is the best trailer that you've ever seen that comes to mind? If you think of a really, really good trailer, what's one that comes to mind? Or if you could pick one movie and make a trailer, so either or.
There's a couple recent ones, like the first Logan trailer with Hurt in it.
Mhm.
That one made me cry. It made me tear up. I watched it constantly, and I can't remember if this was a trailer or like a web thing. But when they were doing The Dark Knight, the Joker was leaving clues everywhere on the web. And then after so many people answered it, they released this image, and it was, you heard the dialogue. You heard like a little bit of laughter. Then you hear the Joker say, if I don't get my money, such and such, I'm gonna blah blah blah, because I'm a man of my word. And then you hear Alfred, or no, you hear a little bit of laughter. Then you hear Alfred say, some men can't be bought, broken, whatever. Some men just want to watch the world burn. And then you hear that uproarious laughter from Heath Ledger.
Isn't that when like it's coming outwards, like from the buildings,
Yeah.
and it forms the bat logo?
No, this wasn't a trailer though. It was
Oh.
just like some sort of web thing, and then like so the whole time it's just audio with like a little hint of the bat symbol, and then it was the reveal of what Heath Ledger's Joker was going to look like. I watched that a lot, and then the very first trailer for Dark Knight, where you don't see anything of the Joker until the very last shot of the trailer is him after the thing's flipped and he's in the car in the street, but then he just kind of turns real quick, and that was it.
I think for me, my favorite trailer has been the Sin City trailer. That was just so artistically beautiful. Like it wasn't more than just them chopping up the film and splicing it in, and then showing some shadowy shots of the people, but like the sound and then the way that they accented all the things that were happening, and
Yeah.
that noir soundtrack. Oh, so good.
Was I the only one creeped out as hell with Elijah Wood in that movie?
Oh no,
He was creepy.
he
No,
was.
no, I would say the Yellow Bastard, but he didn't play the Yellow Bastard. He played,
Kevin.
the mute.
Yeah. Now, do you like the art style? Did you see The Spirit?
I haven't seen The Spirit yet. No, it's on my shopping list.
Okay.
Don't pick it up when it's free. It's See, this is a good example why fanboys shouldn't make property of or shouldn't make a film of what they're fanboys of, because Frank Miller knows way too much about The Spirit, is too much of a fan of The Spirit. So when he wrote and directed this film, it was just like, what is this?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, the whole movie is just a deep cut, and you're like, what the hell is this? So that's why, you shouldn't hire someone who, you don't want to hire someone who goes, I hate Batman. Okay, you're going to make a new Batman movie. But you don't want an ultra fanboy to make a Batman movie.
I'm going to use a scene from 15 years ago that was in this standalone Batman comic.
No, because this is what we're going to get. If you get a huge fanboy, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get Dark Knight Returns, The Killing Joke, Batman Year One. It's like, all right, those are great comics. Let's try doing a different one. You know what I mean?
I feel comfortable that I could have shot 6 Transformer movies as a Uber fanboy and made something significantly better than what they made.
All right, I'll put money on it.
All right.
I'll write you a check.
All
All right,
we can
Cody.
do that.
Trailer. What's a good trailer that you like?
He's thinking.
I have to say, go with Guardians. Like, that was probably just... I can just listen to that for just the song itself, but just the choreography, the way they attached snippets to that trailer with the beat, that was amazing to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what sold it to me. Like, they're doing that, and you have it where people are doing, like, dramatic steps or something.
Now, that's something
It's got the Chris Pratt shirtless.
That's something that pretty much every trailer does now. They
so
match
good.
the action. Solo had it.
Well, they did it in Suicide Squad.
Or they do the helicopter. That
I
was
did.
cool.
I did like the part where the music stopped in Suicide Squad and he opened the beer.
Yeah.
Captain Boomerang.
So okay, moving on. What's in a title? What do you guys do you guys think about too much of a title?
You can call me Lord if you want.
Okay. Lord Tyler.
Yeah.
So going into a movie title, do you guys put too much into it, or do you need it to? Because they say a title is supposed to somewhat subtly give out what. I mean, clearly, superhero movies don't really work because you'll just call it Fantastic Four. But the title is supposed to give a shortcut to what type of movie, what genre, and all that stuff. So do you guys put too much into that, or?
I think there's some really good titles out there, but I think there's some really shit titles. Like, if your title is just the plot of the movie, it's probably bad.
It's funny you say that, Daniel. A film's title is supposed to instantly give the audience member an idea of genre, subject matter, etc., of what they're about to watch. I'm going to list off some really bad film titles and see if you can tell me what this film is about. Okay? This film title is called...
No. Skip it.
What's this movie about?
Teenagers. The Renaissance.
No. Tyler, do not Google it.
I was turning off my phone.
Oh. It's an old 1950s...
That was luck.
It was an old 1950s movie. While pursuing new companions, a former married couple keep running into one another all over town.
Okay.
All right.
That's terrible.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I can get that. Like, what are you doing here?
Okay?
Huh.
How about this? Existence.
Religious.
It's about eggs.
It's small e, big X, ISTEN, capital Z. Existence.
It's a penis. It's
A game
designer on the run.
Would you stop looking that shit up? You're ruining it. A game designer from the run from Assassins must play her latest virtual reality creation with marketing trainee to determine if the game has been damaged.
Hey, it's got Ian Holm in it.
All right. Freddy Got Fingered.
Oh, that's one of those.
That's a Tom Green movie.
It's a Tom Green, but they do it like the Sean Cohen movies where like no one knows they're in a movie and it's him being a jackass.
I've never seen it.
But from the title, would it?
I think it's like a crime story, like a gangster movie. Like somebody got fingered, like somebody pointed at me. They think I did it.
All right. The official synopsis is an unemployed cartoonist moves back in with his parents and younger brother Freddy. When his parents demand he leave, he begins to spread rumors that his father is sexually abusing Freddy.
What?
Yeah. All right. What about this one?
It's a terrible movie.
What about this one? No.
It's a Meghan Trainor song.
No. Capital letters.
About a woman raising her kids and always hearing no.
An ad exec comes up with a campaign to defeat Augusto Pinochet in Chile's 1988 referendum.
Huh.
Tyler, how do I pronounce that?
Not the way that you did.
Okay.
It's cool. It's French.
Focus.
Sounds like a camera movie.
Okay.
Or a movie about making movies.
Okay. Cody?
I'm not gonna try.
In the midst of a veteran con man Nikki's latest scheme, a woman from his past, now an accomplished femme fatale, shows up and throws his plan for a loop.
Is that a Will Smith movie?
And Margot Robbie.
Okay, I've seen that movie. It's a pretty interesting movie.
But did the title sell you on it?
No.
Okay. Last one. Aloha.
About Hawaii.
Hawaii, yeah.
Okay.
It's got let's put like someone like Emma Stone as like a part Asian Polynesian character.
You looked that up, did you?
No, I know that's.
A celebrated military contractor returns to the site of his greatest career triumphs and reconnects with a long ago love while unexpectedly falling for the hard-charging Air Force watchdog assigned to him.
Does it take place in Hawaii?
I guess.
Are they saying hello or goodbye?
Because you don't know if you spend enough time in the sun in Hawaii, you don't know if you're coming or going.
Sometimes I don't know. So, those are all bad titles.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything else on selling or marketing of a film? Okay. Tonight's news. The Captain Marvel trailer. Thoughts, predictions. 3 Skrull Monty. What are we thinking here?
I don't know anything about the Skrulls.
Their invasion from the Body Snatcher-esque.
I think it looks good.
Okay.
And the fact that you can see Skrulls fighting, like, you can see Skrulls on Earth because
Can you actually see Skrulls? They showed the Skrulls?
They showed them on the beach.
They showed him on the beach, and then she punches the old lady in the wheelchair.
Who is probably obviously a Skrull.
Yeah, obviously a Skrull. So, like, the fact that there's Skrulls on Earth makes me really excited that we're actually going to get, like, a Secret Wars movie eventually.
All right, any predictions on who's a Skrull? Is there going to be any main characters you think is going to be a Skrull? Fury?
I hope so.
Who are we thinking? Captain America?
I think it would be really cool if we got, like, Cap or Spider-Man as Skrulls.
Okay.
At some point.
Cody, any predictions?
Invisible Woman.
What about her?
She's going to be a Skrull.
Is she in this universe now?
If
She will be eventually, so I'm going to put up dibs on this now. It's going to be a reveal 10 years from now.
She'll be the main villain.
Yeah.
That's going to be the biggest win ever if that comes true. Tyler? Oh, you don't know anything?
I don't know anything about it. I like the trailer. I like the ending scene where it's like the different forms of Captain Marvel. Like she stands, like the little girl version of herself stands up, and then like it jumps.
So, what do you think?
That's cool.
What do you think? What are your predictions for where she is during the original MCU?
Space.
You think she's in space?
Fighting Galactus.
You think she's fighting Galactus? You think you see that?
Yeah. No, not in this movie.
She's actually a member of the Nova Corps.
Well, some people are thinking
That's actually kind of a good one.
Some people are thinking that Ant-Man finds her in the microverse and brings her out.
Oh, the quantum universe?
Yeah.
Oh, that's possible. I mean, it kind of explains what we're going to do with Ant-Man. But
let's do one quick prediction. Let's pull it out of your ass. After credits scene. What are you guys thinking? I mean, it literally could be anything, but just what do you think?
after credits scene from Captain Marvel is her modern day after the snap.
Are we going to get the faux hawk?
No, we'll get like the side ponytail.
Bill DeBahan Daniels, it's going to be her 20 years from now, like, what's this shit? Like, and then she's going to be like, what's that sound? And then it's her pager that Nick's calling her on.
Okay. Tyler?
It's going to be the pager, and then she's going to push ignore, and then go back to watching Netflix.
I'll deal with it later.
Yeah.
Okay. The Joker. Thoughts, reactions?
I'm excited to see it.
Joaquin Phoenix looks fantastic.
I got into a Facebook bitching contest because people are like, that's not the Joker. That's not what the Joker should be like. I'm just like,
What do they want? They want another Heath Ledger?
but no one was excited for Heath Ledger. Everyone, well, I mean, not everyone, but a lot of people were like, that's not the Joker. The Joker is Mark Hamill from the animated. Like,
I will admit that I was one of those people that when they said Heath Ledger was going to be the Joker, I'm like, really? Heath Ledger? the guy from Patriot and Knight's Tale, and then like I saw it, I'm like, there is no other Joker right now.
What do you guys think of the face paint? I think it's like a new look. I kind of like it.
I don't think that's going to be his final face paint. This is going to be the origin story of the Joker, right? I think this is going to be like, bam, that's on, does his Joker stuff, washes it off.
To me, whenever I see a different, I like that each person that plays the role of Joker brings something else. Like, I didn't like Jared Leto's Joker, but I liked that he took the character and did something else with it. And I can respect that, because I always go back to, what, isn't it The Killing Joke, where he's like, if I'm going to have an origin, it's going to be multiple choice.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if there's any character that you can take and repeatedly change, it would be the Joker.
Or Wolverine.
No, there's no Wolverine.
You can change him. He gets shot by another animated bullet. Do we think, how much of the Joker is actually going to be in it? Because if you put too much of the action, like, I'm assuming it's going to be, what's the line from Killing Joke? The one bad day that throws a man over the edge. I think it's just a build-up of the one bad day, and then the last 5 minutes is actual Joker. Because if you have too much Joker, where's the Batman?
I'm really disappointed if they do that. I think if they're going to do the Joker movie, it should be about 50-50. Like, I would be okay if the first half of the movie was Joker the man and the second half was Joker the criminal.
I want there to be a build-up him becoming Joker, and then, like, level it off, and then build it up again, and I want the very last scene to be the Joker, like, going something and see, like, Batman swoop in. Like, I want him to swoop in, I want his cape to cover the camera, and then that'd be the end of it.
I want the crying. I want the, like, crying, and then just into the maniacal laugh.
Why don't they just left? Okay, what about this? This would be something different that Marvel isn't doing. What if, instead of putting Batman in this movie, make this, if it turned out well, make a really good single movie, but if it turns out well, just make, like, stories from Gotham. Like, it involves everyone else that everyone's too afraid to put in. So you don't see Gordon, you don't see Batman or Bruce Wayne, you hear about them, but it's just Gotham Underground or Gotham Underworld.
I don't want it to be like,
focus more on, like, Tim Drake or Spoiler or something like that.
I don't want it to be an extended, like, I just want it to be a one-shot movie. Like, even if Joaquin Phoenix is an amazing Joker, with all of the extended universes and, multiple movies, and, with Marvel, you've got to watch season 1 of this, and then this movie through this movie, and then season 2 of this. Like, I just want a one-shot Joker movie where it's like, that's it.
Okay. All right.
I think the after credits scene should be the Joker putting together a heist and them all piling into a school bus and driving off. I think that would be awesome.
Also, he turns around and looks at the guys in the bus and says, "Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?"
That'd be cool too.
Yeah, that's the way we get all of them. Okay, Batman's penis. Thoughts?
People are making a giant deal out of
close
it.
to the left.
Yeah. I think it's because of the suit?
Probably.
Or is it mid-swing?
No, I think it does that thing where it just kind of sticking to the thigh, and he just hasn't released it yet.
It definitely looks stuck to the leg.
Do you think he goes to the bathroom while he's on patrol? Like he's got some sort of NASA technology? Or do you think he just lets it flow?
Well, if he's trained himself to where, like, he can sleep for 3 hours and have a full night's rest, I'm sure he has massive, like, bladder control.
Well, according to Kevin Smith, in year 1 where he blew up that wall, he peed himself.
Well, yeah, and I'm sure there's, if people can pee in a pool and be conspicuous, I'm sure he can fly around Gotham and just piss.
Okay, all right.
When he's standing there, like on a gargoyle leaning down, he's like, the wind's whipping, he's just like,
and then like Robin's like, what is he doing? And Batgirl's like, don't worry about it.
It's even worse when Batgirl does it.
Yeah.
It's more obvious when Batgirl does it. Okay, last thing, the Goldbergs. Does anyone watch the Goldbergs?
No.
It's a TV show, sitcom set in the 80s. I'm really excited. You guys probably won't care. After retiring the character, Robert Englund is going to don Freddy Krueger again.
Oh, sweet.
He's going to put the makeup back on for the Halloween episode, so that's pretty exciting. Okay, anything else that you want to talk about in news before I move to birthdays? All right, birthdays today. Anthony Mackie.
Happy birthday.
All
Happy
right.
birthday.
Jason Alexander.
To you.
I was in the pool.
No, I don't think any of you guys know this guy, but he's a hero of mine. Carl Pilkington.
Don't know who that is.
No, okay. He did the Ricky Gervais, Steve Merchant podcast.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's a hipster.
You guys may not have heard this guy. He's like a one-hit wonder. Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's
He's not that popular.
I've heard that one song of his.
Mhm.
yeah. Turn the page.
That was Bob Seger.
Anyway, I put this in here for Snyder, but he's not here. Matt Hardy.
Oh, Matt Hardy.
You know he was in a movie called Pro Wrestlers v Zombies.
No, but I must go see this
Are
movie.
you a V or a verse? When you say that, do you say
verse?
verse? You don't
I'm
say
actually
V?
a versus.
So are you a Batman versus Superman, or are you
I'm
a
a-
Batman v Superman?
I am Batman versus Superman.
Okay.
I am staunchly Batman versus Superman.
Because he likes the movie so much.
Lazy
I
Bone.
have seen it far many times than I ever thought I would.
Lazy Bone. He's part of Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh, okay.
Crossroads.
All right.
I put this in here. This is no joke. I put this in here. There's an actor from the 40s named Fred Krueger. It's his birthday today. I kid
Oh,
you.
happy birthday,
He was
Freddy.
in The Twilight Zone and Alfred Hitchcock Presents.
Oh, yeah, I've seen a couple episodes of that.
And then, by the way, I tried really hard not to do this, and I didn't. There was a lot of adult film stars' birthdays today, and I didn't put a single one in.
Mickey Rooney's birthday, you left him out.
I don't like it. Okay, and my stuntman for today is Wolfgang Rake. He's a stuntman in Troy and Monuments Men.
All right.
He probably doesn't like Mickey Rooney because he once did portrayed an Asian.
Yeah,
movie.
very racistly. Okay, any closing thoughts before? Thank you to the Scallywags.
Yes, for sharing us, and we look forward to hearing from you guys soon.
Yeah. Do your closing
All right.
bits, sir.
Damage Control Podcasting is being recorded at Underdark Comics and Games in Quincy, Illinois. Check us out on Facebook at Facebook/Underdark Comics, or check out our website at underdarkquincy.com. Send us an email, shoot us a message, or stop in and say hi.
You can locate Damage Control Podcasting on Twitter at Damn Control. Daniel does an awesome job tweeting for us.
That's right.
Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, search Damage Control Podcasting, and you can contact us at damagecontrolpodcasting@gmail.com. All one word.
Brie Larson's hot.
Cody, we got anything on Reddit yet?
You can find us at Dan Control on Reddit. Dan Control Podcasting.
Have you done anything? Have you put up subreddits? Do we have people following us?
No.
Do we have any karma?
We have one karma.
Have we interacted with anyone on Reddit?
We follow a couple people.
Are they following us back?
All right, I'm going to turn this
No.
off while he's getting his butt chewed.
The